This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
It's time for Tell It to Stanya. It's all about you. Ooh, let's peel away the layers and focus on you. Ooh, what's going on inside? Let's talk about love and truth and the matter of who we are. Let's find out together on Tell It to Stanya.
Pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to Tell It to Stanya. I haven't been here in a while. I missed a week. And the last time I was here, we had all kind of drama, eh, Brittany? Didn't we have a little drama in the studio? Little family drama. Yeah. But last week, had something to do, so I want to go ahead and say thank you to Heather McDonald for hosting the show. I know, well, I listened to it. She did an amazing job. So just want to say thank you, Heather. Heather is also, or was, my life coach student. She did the certification. So, of course, Heather is an Eve's Journey life coach. And if you are interested in becoming a life coach, message me and I'll let you know all the information because we're getting ready to start in 2026. As a matter of fact, a lot of my coaches are doing amazing jobs. And as you know, Heather did a good job last week. And not sure. Lord, I even scared to say this because you know y'all is one label people. Child, y'all is one label people. But anyhow, I'm sure y'all know by now that Heather is in. She's running in Angliston against Glennis Hannah Martin. So yeah, but Tell It to Stanya is very neutral. Let me say that. Hopefully y'all are mature enough. The emotional intelligence is high. That, you know, you could separate things. I just saying. And when I look again, I trying to apply or get something, and then you all say, oh, Stanya is a Bahamian citizen. This is a little funny story. I know Heather didn't talk this. And by the way, in studio with me is the other Heather. Y'all would know the other Heather. All I got is Heather's. You know, when Heather came in today, it's the other Heather, you know, who also co-hosts with me. You know, she's like, oh, there's another Heather. Heather Grace, excuse me. You think you're the only Heather who I know, eh? Oh, anyhow. So back to how people, little funny with this little politics thing. So Heather McDonald, who was this a funny story. I know she didn't talk this one. She had a speaking engagement one time and she had a death in the family. So, you know, a very close relative. And so she was like, Stanya, I need you to go and you have to do the speaking engagement for me. Please, I can't call no one else. Only you could do this at this last minute. Please do this for me. So, like I said, she had a death. So I was like, okay, Heather, I'll do it for you. When I look, Heather got me on flyer with the party and all that. I say, Heather, take it down. I say, take it down right now if you want me to do this. Because when I look again, people got me aligned with a particular party, and Stanya Davis, Tell It to Stanya, is not aligned with any party. Let me say that. Okay. Anyway, Heather Grace, how are you doing?
I am doing very well, ma'am. How are you?
I am doing good.
Welcome
I'm doing
back.
good. Well, thank you. Thank you. And welcome back as well. Is Heather's mic working?
Can you
Brittany, try come inside. You know I know what you're saying. Brittany telling me something. I don't know. Or maybe she's saying that you must
Can you hear me on this?
use this other one. Yeah, I think you should. Because I couldn't. Okay.
Brittany, I saved you I got you.
Yeah, man.
Gotta improvise.
You know,
Think quick.
You know, I'm 50 now. I'm 50 now. I have one of my friends who is, 30-something, and she listening. We have a little joke where we call it StanyaDavis.com, right? That's a personal joke, but pretty much is whenever I do something airy-fairy in my head, StanyaDavis.com. So that was an airy-fairy moment because I didn't get.
Airy-fairy. On our side, we just call it just a blonde moment.
Well, I 50 though, Heather.
You still could be a blonde. Blondes have more fun, by the way.
Okay, I can with that. All right. We also have another guest. You know, Heather is in studio with me, but we actually have another guest not in studio, but they are via Zoom, and that is Random Citizen. Hi, Random Citizen.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you guys?
Well, I'm doing good.
Doing wonderful.
All right.
Awesome, awesome.
So, we're going to get into what we're talking about, but, so much things happening in the Bahamas.
Oh, Lord.
I just could touch it just a little teeny little bit, just a teeny little bit. For starters, and actually this, I don't even know if I want to say this because I don't want nobody teeth my show idea, but anyhow. I noticed that we have a serious problem in this country.
Which one? Which problem?
Random Citizen, do you know what this problem?
I trying to figure because we got a
We
lot.
got plenty.
Listen, plenty teeth in this be going on around here.
Oh, Lord.
No, we got a little sticky fingers problem.
I know.
Y'all
Y'all
ain't
ain't touch
noticed-
this.
This is sticky fingers from the people with the barge. Remember the people in the barge? Then we got the little
Who was on that
girls.
ship?
I
Because I
still
wonder
don't
if that was
know.
my Shein package.
You
No
see?
way.
Chad, I know, but you like my little outfit today? I look a little cute.
Oh, we in Shein, baby.
And me too.
Oh.
Yes, hello.
Oh, okay. Fashion
Okay.
by Shein.
That's right, hello. I waiting now for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
It done start. You don't
It
have to
done
wait. This year they changed it. They said that's another thing we could talk about. That whole platform, everywhere. I looking at appliances right now. They have appliances off now. You don't have to wait till next weekend. You don't have to wait till Monday
So the
after
big
that.
sales
The
start?
big sales are started.
For true?
Have started.
Random
yes.
Citizen,
I
you know
just
about
buy
this?
my TV.
See?
Listen,
And Walmart have my sister-in-law sent me some. She's like, child, this was a month ago now. She said, child, Walmart done started. 85-inch
No,
was
man.
for $400.
well, hold on.
Yeah.
Well,
And
you
that
know
was
what?
that was a Samsung.
Listen, Prophet Kosher told me, she told me this, man. You say you should listen to the Prophet. And I was like, no, Cyber Monday is the day after and Black Friday. Why you gotta look like that?
I'm trying to figure out. I stuck on private kosher. Who
I
did
said
it?
Prophet Kosher.
Oh, okay.
Prophet
That's a
Kosher.
person?
If that's the person?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll send you her link when she's, I haven't sent you the
Oh,
link yet.
it sounded like a something, like a
I never
place.
sent you the link when
No.
Prophet Kosher is doing her church.
We being random. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Mm-mm.
Well, because I always talking with Prophet
Anyway,
Kosher.
get back to the thing.
One last thing with my Prophet Kosher. She's beyond on point with these prophecies. That's all I got to say.
Oh,
But I can send you the link.
all right then.
Random Citizen, you could be right there asking me for this link. I ain't saying nothing. But anyway, seriously, we have a sticky fingers. Oh, see, look at that. Someone just messaged me. My number one texter. We have a sticky finger situation in the Bahamas. Y'all don't think so?
I don't wish to
That's
touch.
been a little while though. That ain't nothing new. That's been years.
And then we have the lady who has been missing from, well, she's been on the run from 2011, and then she finally got caught allegedly.
She thieved somebody some money.
I think they said she was paying she got some of
For
the
trips
cruise
or something like
yeah,
that.
trips or cruise, and then she
Yeah.
left the country from 2011, and then she was, I think, going through customs or clearing immigration or something in another country, and then they got her, and so she's now back in the Bahamas. No, on a serious, y'all, boy,
Like the pineapple, the pineapple people too.
who pineapple people?
Child.
We
We have all kind of scams and things because you have
Oh.
to understand
Yeah,
everybody want to get rich
Wait, hold on.
get rich quick scheme.
Big, hold on, who pineapple?
Oh, Pineapple Express.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about that's another
That's
one.
old, but that's different too. That's the same thing you're talking about, but a different.
Actually, that's one of my life coaches too.
Come on, hold on.
Next, I would not say that out loud, Stanya. Next.
Woo woo! I say woo woo.
Anyway, what else is happening in Nassau? So in the Bahamas. Let me see.
Hold on, let me read my messages. Just hold on 1 second. Stanya, you're absolutely correct about sticky fingers. Now stop it now. Why do women under the age of 30 have to steal everything in sight now?
Because they're giving it away.
That's why when I have these girls over at my house, I watch them good. Listen, now, okay, let me correct the age to all women then. I forgot the old women teeth. Old woman teeth. First of all, now. Now, they ain't only the women. Now, why you text her? Why you gotta act like that? You need to see how Heather looking at you right now.
My first thing is, why you have people over who have sticky fingers?
Exactly.
Correct.
Who are these women? Who are these women that you have over? Why you have women who like to steal that you have to watch?
Because the pum pum done up. Let me stop. Okay, it's too early. It's too early. Oh,
Okay, anyway,
it's too
listen.
early.
Moving right along. What else happening? Oh,
Rally.
with the rally. Now I showed Heather, random citizen. I showed Heather an audience. Y'all let me know. And by the way, if you want to text and be a part of the conversation, 422-4796. And this ain't even the topic for the day, because child, I have a good topic for y'all, because y'all need help. That's all I say. Me too. We all need help. But the text line 422-4796. 422-4796. And as a matter of fact, today's topic that we're going to get into is related to, remember when last time I was here, when we had the whole family thing. So stay tuned. So you can send me a text message once again, 422-4796. All right? Or you can give me a call if you want to talk to me, or you really want to tell it to Stanya, 323-6232. Okay, so the text message said, message person say, Stanya, I'm counseling these young girls. Yeah. You're counseling them with the rod of correction. Emphasis on rod.
And they're getting their payment.
Okay. Vibes Cartel said, what do you say? Exchange, no robbery. Anyway, let me move on. What we was talking about? Yes, I showed her the rally. Both rallies. Now, who do you all think had more people? I looked at it and I said it looked like the PLP had more people. Heather looked at it and said felt as
PLP
though,
had more people at their rally.
You think so?
Yes. Let me tell you one thing about the yellow versus the red. I can't talk about the other ones yet.
You must ain't working for government. Go on.
Yay! Shout out anyway. But no, the reality is that the PLP has always been known as the party for the people.
Okay.
Always for the party for the people. I can't remember the lady's name. She is diehard PLP boy. Miss Rule?
Laura?
There you go. Diehard.
Allegedly.
Well, money move, your little, your vote. But
what? I ain't never all that now.
Oh, you started down.
Stanya Davis, tell it to Stanya did not say that.
Oh, okay.
Right. I happen to like Miss Laura. Go on.
No, I ain't saying she was a victim of any of that. I'm saying anybody vote can be swayed nowadays because we fickle as a country. We fickle.
We think say
let me get my roof fixed by the other color. I still may vote for the other color, or I'll go the other way because the other color now maybe pay my groceries. But we ain't talking about that. Anyway, the PLP has always been known from day one as the party for the people. Always.
Okay.
And in my opinion, F&M has been the party for progress and business.
Okay.
That's how I've seen it.
That's how you feel?
That's how I feel.
Random citizen, you have any 2 cents with that?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. All right. I mean, well, it's on now, and the political season, I mean, you could see it's very crazy. It's very
started. Silly season is here.
Yeah, and I'm here for it. I am enjoying. I won't tell y'all a word of lie. Let me tell y'all what I am really enjoying. I am enjoying Foxhill. I'm serious. Yes, with Dr. Fox.
Why?
And
the TikToks?
Between him and Dr. Minutes, I don't know who their PR people are.
Let me tell
they
you.
Get them on.
Well, I was like, Jesus, Dr. Menace is on the TikTok talking about if they dance my background, I can give them an X. I say, what the?
I need these marketing people, because these marketing people are off the chain.
They're probably Gen Zs. They're probably Gen Zs.
You think so?
Millennials and Gen
Got to
Zs.
be. Got to be.
Yeah. But they're doing a good job with social media. I must say that. So let me even the playing field, because once again we talking too much with the F&M. They can say tell it to Stanya it's F&M. Listen, so let me just say
balance
this.
it out now.
Let me balance it out. So PLP, y'all got to get this social media thing together.
No. Correction.
What? You think they're doing a good job too?
Let me tell you, they are on their game. Because you have the women in PLP, a few of the women in PLP, I won't call anybody to stand anybody out. They on it. And a few gentlemen, they are on it.
You see how you go? We call names to the F&M, but you don't want to give the PLP there. You see how you go, right?
I don't want to. Okay.
It sound like you was a F&M. This with this. Let me
sound
stop.
like nothing.
Let me stop.
That sound.
Okay. But they on it too.
Let's be real.
I think Brave is doing a good job, honestly.
Brave
with his
has to.
stuff.
Brave is in the face of the,
Yeah,
the
he does
politics.
a-
He's the prime minister.
Yeah, but I think that the person who
Leslie Bryce.
okay,
She is.
she on it.
I mean, right down to the training of her team.
Wow.
I think I saw that the other day on TikTok. Her team is being trained to be on the ground.
So she ain't come to play
She
either.
ain't coming to play. Then you have Pia Glover Rose.
No, yes. Now Pia does a good job.
She's
from long
in the front
time.
line from long
Yeah.
time. She's in front line for her ministry.
Right.
And you
And
turn
her
around and her constituency, and then also for campaigning.
She on it.
She is almost like she don't even have to campaign because she's doing what she's supposed to do every day.
Well, I was just about to say she has always done stuff.
Yeah, she
Oh,
she
okay.
has a good team too. And then you have
Yeah.
Sebastian. He has
Right, we got to even it out.
yeah, we can even it out because now, yes, he's just arrived, but he blazing, and I've seen him. See, people for the people, for the people, for the people.
Right.
Understand? Everybody who I've called thus far has been for the people. I've actually seen TikTok or videos, commercials
Right.
where Sebas has gone into the community and these people are toting 2x4s and Duroc and sheetrock and shingle and groceries.
Okay, and one.
It ain't no road.
Person,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
put it like
call
that,
this
ain't no road.
person's name, even though I'm mad with this person, and he knows just why I'm mad with him. But I'm gonna say his name. I think sometimes he don't get a good. Like they do him a little bad to me sometimes, but I feel like he has always been in his
I feel like you
constituency.
know who you do.
Who?
You talking about the F&Ms now?
No, and actually I'm still with the PLP. Bacchus
Okay.
Roll. I feel like Bacchus Roll is always in his constituency. He's always in his constituency, and when I worked
Okay.
at NTA, honestly, he was like, "Hey, Stanya, how many people do you guys need? Let's see if we could get them there, so we could get the guys off the blocks, and get them enrolled so they could learn a trade." He's always doing. I still mad with you, Mr. Roll. You know why I'm mad? It ain't got nothing to do with nothing now. But honestly, he's always been there, and I have to say that.
But then you
So-
could also look at, it's a catch-22 because you have to look at the category of voters. You have more of the younger persons who are interested in all of that. And then you have persons who don't care for what you do on TV, on camera,
Right.
what you're doing outside of that.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of the members of parliament or the persons who have constituencies who doing a lot. But we can't say they're doing anything because their team doesn't have them
They're not
publicly
social media.
exposed.
But you know what? This is why we little tired here in the Bahamas. We tired dead bad. And when I say we tired, meaning okay. Just like a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's right.
When people put things on social media, we say, oh, everything they do, they need to go put on social media. They give this,
And
right?
then?
And then when the people don't put it on social media, then nobody knows, and then you all say
They ain't doing
nothing. It's that's what I say. It's like you can't please.
But you can't please Bahamians,
No.
I don't know about the other countries because I don't live there, but I live here every day. But yeah, that's the thing that's happening now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to read 2 more text messages, and then we're going to go into what we're talking about. Okay, so someone says, Stanya, speaking of Brave, do you call the PM daddy?
Excuse me? Okay, good.
Brittany, you laughing at that? I laughing
No,
at
they
that.
did not.
Yes. First of all, Hubert Ingram say Papa Reach. Wow, that's right. Hi. Listen.
You see how you get excited when you say stuff F&M?
And let me tell you, be careful. Be careful.
You get
And
real
listen.
excited. It's
Let me
it's
tell
obviously
y'all.
a PLP and a F&M up in here.
Let me
But I
tell
can
you
say
all
nothing
this
else.
thing, and this when y'all can really say Stanya's F&M. Which Stanya, once again, is neutral. I think Papa is sexy. Hello?
Brittany dropped mic to blow up a bomb. What in the midlife crisis? But you know something?
Papa
You find
is
him attractive
sexy.
because of the power that he holds.
Yes, I listen. Now I can tell y'all
Because
because
you
I
got some.
neutral.
I ain't gonna, no, everybody. I'm not calling. It's the power, but I'm not calling anybody unattractive.
What?
But I'm just saying you would
Papa
find
sexy.
attractive women with the.
I'm sorry, but y'all listen. now,
Yeah.
Y'all can hold on now. Y'all can label me, but I love Papa now. I don't give a 5 cents. I love Papa. That's right. Yeah, man. Papa
Dominant.
sexy. Okay.
He has that dominance.
And
that
he's
women love.
hilarious. He's funny. He's hilarious.
Oh my God.
What happened to you?
Oh God.
Heather, what's going on?
Oh God.
You don't think Papa is sexy?
Oh no. Oh no. Anybody who can be my daddy, I don't find sexy.
It going downhill, eh?
It going downhill.
Okay. Random citizen, Papa isn't sexy?
No, not at all. Again, it's dominance. I like. I
It's
like
the
his
dominance.
aura,
It's the
but
alpha
that's
male
about
in
it.
him.
And listen,
Yeah,
Papa
that's
could
it.
he could get the people going now. Papa could get
Yeah.
it going.
So what about Brave?
Oh,
Okay, so
He
this
has.
hold on.
Can we get to our
This-
topic of the day? Because we
let,
ain't
let
doing
me
this.
let me read what this person say, because there I am. Okay. Good days, Stanya. The PLP bus suits people from different constituencies. Do not let those numbers impress you. Many of them are not Golden Isles voters. Okay, good
Lord.
day, Stanya. A lot of us are intelligent voters are focusing on the issues of this country. Okay, now well, let's go. You know what? I actually like all of the people who are running in Golden Isles. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know a lot about the COI one person. I do. I mean, like I've seen him around. I know him like just
What's his
casually.
name?
Brian. I'm gonna mess it up because there's two Bryans who are running.
Brian
Brian
COI
Rowland.
and then Brian FNM.
Brian Roll.
Okay.
Roll.
Okay.
Wait, which one is Roll?
Brian Roll is COI.
Okay, and then which one is
PLP is Brian what?
No, that's Pickstock.
Oh, Brian
No,
Pickstock
F&M
okay.
is Brown.
Okay. Okay, FNM. Okay, so now I don't know. I have heard a lot of people say that like I like Pickstock. I think he brings like a fresh no, I'm serious now. Like a fresh energy of really a fresh wind. I know you always say that right now. Now she going back to PLP because you know fresh wind was one old slogan they had.
Yeah.
But
Fresh
on
wind
a
is
serious
blowing.
note, he always seems very energetic and ready to take on. Like I like his energy. I do. Why are you looking at me like this, Heather?
I think it's just fascinating to see you speak about this.
Really?
Yes.
Why? How?
Continue.
No, I don't want to anymore.
You right there. From you
I get
telling me so and
excited.
so is so and so, you lost more.
Okay. Anyway, but I feel as though he brings this new.
He does have
energy.
an air of
Yeah.
charisma to him.
Yes, he does.
He
I-
does.
yeah,
and then you
man.
also have to look at the Darren from F&M.
No. But Brian from FNM.
I can't, Jesus, like in the mix up.
Yeah.
Darren
Pickstock.
Pickstock is
Pickstock
PLP,
Yeah.
and Brian is from F&M.
Yes.
Yes, I think they both are coming with the heat.
Yes.
And depending on who you speak to, of course, PLP versus F&M or somebody who cannot be biased, I think they both are coming with the energy. They're coming with the motive. They're coming with what is needed for that constituency. I wish to hear more from COI.
Okay. Because I'll say this, okay, and then I'm going to be done with it. But okay, Darren Pickstock, I know he was my Facebook friend, so I don't know him personally. But I know from before this whole election, he's always been actually very, very active, very present. And he always had this air about him. Like he had this it factor. Now, do not ask me about the it factor. Yeah, man, he has an it factor. He stood out. Well, he stood out to me, Heather. Okay, he stood out to me.
I question these
after the
now.
Papa thing. He
After the
stood out
Papa
to me.
thing, I question everything.
And I'll say this. Now, I am very good. One of my strengths is, Heather, I wish y'all could see what Heather looking like right now.
I'm looking at you. They say, look at the
Brittany
person
and
when
me
they're
on live
speaking.
on what number it is? What cable what? Anyway, get back to me. But anyway, he always had this air about him. And I think I have a knack for seeing it factor. Seriously, it's a weird thing. Okay. Now, when we think about Brian, FNM Brian, like when I spoke with persons in his constituency, they said that he was always there. So he was always there, whether or not he was in or whatever, he was always there. So
why
it's
he
gonna
didn't
be
win?
Well, I don't know. Well, first of all, maybe he didn't win because Bahamian people are, sometimes we vote party and not the person. Or sometimes we vote because our Grammy was a PLP or
And that's
FNM,
why-
Vanguard, whoever.
And that's why, wrapping up on the politics thing, that's why next week is going to be extremely unpredictable. I don't care who say what,
Yes, it's very unpredictable.
because this can go either way.
Chan, I can't wait. Anyhow, random citizen, you have your 5 cents, or we could go on.
No, you go on.
We could go on it. Okay. I don't know anything else was going on.
Cardi B had a baby.
Let me go. You know what? I feel a way, but Cardi B, we could take a commercial break in a minute, and then we coming back to talk about what we talking about. But I feel a little way about I love Cardi B, but I feel like why are you looking like this? I feel like she need to slow down.
Slow down and
Yeah,
do what?
She need you literally went from one relationship into the next. You didn't resolve it. It almost come across like you're scared to be by yourself. And there's a lot of people who never been by themselves, Heather.
True. True.
It's like she just jumped into this thing. And
But if you know Cardi has been that way always. And here's my
and how
thing.
did that work out?
It working out for her, I guess, whenever she crashes.
Well,
But here's my thing is like she makes her own choices, you know? She makes her own choices.
Well, I guess so, but I just feel random citizen. You feel the same way. Like, I feel like she ran like, okay, let me just hurry up and move on, and then not only did you move on, but you done pregnant, man. It little messy, man. I like it too messy either.
My
And
thing
then she
is,
could be on. Then she could be on social media crying and hollering and man.
No, let me tell you, she
thing
done
is-
crash out. Her crash out is done. She ain't crashing out over Stephon Diggs. She ain't gonna crash out. Offset was her crash out.
Random, what you got to say?
My thing is, she was saying that she makes her own choices, which is fine. Everybody makes their own choices, but are they the right choices for you?
Yeah,
Just because
man.
you make a choice, don't mean it's the right choice for you. Because she like Stanya say, like, you literally just came out of a relationship, have children, multiple children,
And a
with your
baby,
husband.
right? You already have
Yeah,
a little baby.
Exactly. Like, come on, man, make it make sense.
Yeah, man, that too messy. Calm down. You just be by yourself for a minute. Catch yourself. You literally just you have a little toddler. You know, even it is okay from the standpoint of not even allowing your children to see another man that quick. You need to stop.
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Even from that standpoint, you already have the man with your children. Then you're disrespectful too, man. You got the man. No, man. You're a little disrespectful. Your son and the man got the same hairstyle, man.
Hold
you're
on,
doing
man.
too
So
much,
why we
man.
going? Why we even?
Anyhow, you know what?
Next.
Anyway, this person say after this I go into a break and then we talking about what I come here to talk about. Okay, so text messenger said, not number one text messenger, not it's someone else. Ask Mr. Pickstock. Y'all trapsy. Y'all dead trapsy.
Oh, they labeling you. They labeling you.
I asking Mr. Pickstock that question. Anyhow, moving on. Brittany, take me to commercial break. When we come back, we will be talking about why we are here today, the thing we come here to talk about. Thank you.
At Cleveland Clinic, you set your course, not cancer. So when your journey takes an unexpected turn, you seek out the experts who've conquered it before, and you forge new paths to help fight cancers. For every route to a cure, for every care in the world. See how we're innovating cancer care at Cleveland Clinic today.
Girl, you see how Cora eye look funny, all black up yesterday?
But she say she bumped into a wall when she's running after the churn dam.
Yeah, but last Saturday you see her arm was all black and blue, right?
So what you saying? You think something wrong between her and Jack?
I ain't sure, but you know Jack is a jealous man. I hear him and Cora last Friday. I hear him say he hear Cora have eyes for Junior.
Now you know that ain't true. Cora is a good woman, does mind her business, take care of them churn, and go to church every Sunday. So what you think we should do?
I think we should report Jack, you know. Cora don't say nothing, but silence hides violence. And we don't want to line up in the cemetery.
Not me. I ain't getting in nobody business. Then Jack come after me, and I land up next to Cora.
No, man, we could call a text crime stopper. And remember, we can even get some grocery money for our tip.
Remind me again, how does this work?
We can call them in Miami at 328-TIPS or 328-8477. Or when we in the island, call toll-free at 300-TIPS or 300-8477. And if you don't have no minutes, use the Crack Crime Bahamas app and we could text them and the messages get all mixed up before it leave your phone so nobody can know what you saying.
So what we waiting on then? Let's go earn some grocery money.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Struggling with life's problems? Love, business, health, or family? Negative vibes affecting your life? Call Master Donic Maharaj, psychic and spiritual healer, expert in astrology, horoscopes, palm reading, face reading, tarot, love reading, spiritual analysis, and more. Find a solution to your problem within days. Call or WhatsApp 454-0787 today and get private, affordable results with Master Danik Maharaj. One call can change your life.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
And we are back. Tell it to Stanya. That's right. I am she and she is me. Before I forget to, now anyone who knows me knows that I love conch salad. Like, I just love conch on the whole. Like, I love conch fritters, but definitely conch salad. I love conch salad. What's that?
Can I shout out?
Yeah, you can shout out.
Shout out to McKinsey's. Oh yeah, for my fritters. My
Okay.
weekly dose of fritters.
Okay, so you
That's it.
you like the conch fritters. Okay.
They conky.
Okay. Yeah, and I like conch salad any kind of way. Whether or not it's with mayonnaise, without, or
Girl, that's lobster salad with conch.
whatever. Old-fashioned conch salad. I like tropical. I like conch bubby. I like curbs. I like wilks. I just love conch salad. So I'm always trying, like, let me see how this poison tastes and blah, blah, blah. So I was minding my own business and trying to decide if I should go to the person who I normally go to. And as soon as I turned, I was on Soldier Road. Soldier Road, where Bamboo Shack is. Where Soldier Road and East Street come together. And so I turned on, so I'm looking at Bamboo Shack, I'm at the light, and then I make a right onto East Street. And lo and behold, there's this man, a Bahamian guy, selling conch salad. And I have to say Bahamian because, there's a lot of people who, and I don't have a problem with the other people who doing the conch salad now. Okay.
We so sensitive as a country.
We are, but I have to say
Christ.
that.
Go ahead.
So anyway, so I turn right there, and there's this gentleman who is selling conch salad, and on the side of him is like a little fruit stand. So of course I'm like, I saw him for conch salad. That's right. See, look, God, I connected to God. God knows that I didn't want that conch salad, and whop, there it is. Hello. Now, if only I could just get that $1 million. Bam. Okay. So I pull up, and I got a conch salad, and it was delicious. It was really, really good. So he has boiled conch, but I like the boiled conch salad, but I actually like the raw conch bubby salad, believe it or not. Right. But anyway, I had a tropical. It was divine. He did a good job. So he's
Clean?
right there. Very
Still
clean.
clean?
Very clean. It's him, and I think it's his wife. I'm not sure if it's his wife or girlfriend, but they like a little team. And it was just delightful actually to watch them because he's doing the conch salad. Then she was selling the fruits, but she came over. He was like, baby, you could wipe that. So she ran over, wiped down the counter for her husband or her mate.
Conch salad.
Yeah.
You going into life coaching?
But I have to say that too because, sometimes we talk about, couples who are not, that we have a issue here with relationships, but they were doing, they were partnering together. I like that. I don't know all the people business, but they were working together. But the point is, anyhow, the man conch salad was very good. So I did say that I would mention it on.
Good job.
Yeah, because I don't like
You
to
get his name?
I don't like to lie. Listen, I don't know the man's name. I know his conch salad is very good.
Well,
Heather.
shout out to the conch salad stand. He probably close to by Scotia.
Yes, cross the street from Scotia.
Under where they sell the Christmas trees, but he there now, by the gas
Yes.
station.
So let me tell y'all now. So when y'all go there, say, tell it to Stanya.
You hear it on Tell It to Stanya.
Right. So he's there on Saturday. So he's there now. And I will be going there, y'all. So if you want to buy, tell it to Stanya on conch salad. I just saying, I heading right there for my little salad. I just saying.
Ready, said it.
It's on East Street. You know where the gas station is?
Yeah.
On East
I think
Street
that's
and Soldier
Rubis.
Road.
Yeah, on the side of Rubis.
It's right in that corner where they sell the Christmas trees. So he probably may not be there for long. Or he'll just
Yeah.
step on the side
But guys,
in a few weeks.
yeah, but guys, go there. Go try him out today. And he's also there tomorrow. But on a serious note now, he did a good job. So if you like conch salad and you want a clean environment, and he had an amazing personality too. He was very charismatic. So go there and make sure you say, I heard about you from Tell It to Stanya. That's right.
Right.
And feel free to, you could buy Tell It to Stanya one salad. So when I pull up at this.
Just leave the little tab.
That's right. That's my shameless plug. Okay. All right. What's this now? What? Do you agree that there should be a conch season? We don't know what the availability
die.
will look like in a few years.
Yes,
I would die. If I don't get my conch snack from Bamboo. I don't care what y'all say about Bamboo. I want my conch snack. If I don't get that around the year, I can have to blow up somebody's place. I need my
There's
conch.
one woman in Foxhill, child, listen, that crack conch what she's do,
I just don't like when they do that bready conch.
no, they ain't bready it off the chain though.
Oh, I like my conch with
off the
flour.
chain. It right anyway, where that is. Right there in Foxhill. Anyhow. Okay, so why are we here today? We are talking about moving on. We're talking about the people who are around you guys. That's actually what I came here to talk about today. We are entering the end of the year. This is the end of November pretty much. And if you're anything like me, I like to kind of look around and see what's going on. And as you all know, I turned years old on November 3rd. Heather is my present.
Happy birthday
Anyhow,
to.
let me stay focused. Anyway,
Anywho, wow.
so
A day late, but never
um,
a dollar short, ma'am.
Anyway,
For the old people who listening.
I turned 50. And so it was a very introspective time for me where I keep saying that I'm going to write this book called Growing Up at 49. Yeah, because there's like a whole lot of things that would have been, going on even before 49, but just a whole lot. And as you go or you move towards that big age, you kind of you start to see things in different ways, in different perspectives. So I have actually been unlearning. I've been learning, unlearning, and all this crap that I talk in is just a version of Stanya. The other version is definitely a very deep person, as I think all of you know. So you're also familiar with what happened week before last when my sister was in studio with me, when we had the little breakdown. And one or two persons did message. I know, well, you always get my number and my thing, but you always find me. I mean, although I just put it out there somewhere.
Right.
That's
It's on social media.
Okay, that's true.
Yes.
Okay, but one or two persons had asked if we reconciled after what happened on the air, and so it's a yes or no. I'm okay with the situation, but I'm in a space where I would like to be surrounded by good energy.
I agree. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
And so this is what we're talking about, guys. We're going to do the work today. We're going to talk a little bit about who's around you and who may need to move from around you, or who you may need to move away from. Because we keep doing stuff again and again, and a lot of times we're around people because we've just been around them so long. And so, or we think that because this person is a relative that, they're so-and-so, or that's how they just how they act. But what is happening is that they're keeping us from growing. They're keeping us from the destination where we are, or the journey to the destination. And many times they just suck the life out of us. We're trying to figure out, why you feel this way, or why I have these issues, or why I don't have this business. For some people, it may be that these people you've poured so much into these people. You know how much people, if they took the money that they have spent on people,
They could build an empire.
Yes. So, yeah, so we're going to go over the types of people who you may need to step away from. Okay, Heather?
Why are you looking at me?
Because you here just laughing.
I'm smiling because the day is bright. Carry on.
You thinking about some people who you may need to step away
That
from?
I have? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, so
Cut 'em.
you ready, random citizen?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, so let's go now. So this, and mind you, a lot of times the shows are based on Stanya's life. So here we go. So one set of people that I think that you may need to step away from. And I'm also going to share, guys, some questions I ask people. But anyway, friends from your past. There are some people that you would have known from way back when. You've been friends with them a long time, and pretty much you're only friends because you know them from a long time. But it may be time for you to step away from some of these people. When you look at these people, okay? Now, I want you all to look at these people. What have they really been teaching you? If we look at some of these people that we have been around, some of them have been teaching us how to be broke. Some of them, when we think about some of our friends may have friendly body parts. Some people been teaching us how to sleep with dudes, or sleep with women, or sleep with whatever, to be out here in the streets, because they ain't got no morals. And so they're going to encourage the behavior. These people, what? What happened? Boy, I get so scared when y'all get quiet.
Because I'm letting you have your introduction. Because if I start talking, I can go off.
When you look at these people, okay, guys, on a serious note now, I want you to think about your circle, especially the people, and y'all know the people who I'm talking about. That's why I had to laughing right now, because I'm sure some names or some people come into
I've
mind.
seen a few decades, and friends have changed over the decades. Yes.
So I want y'all, see, this is your session. This your session here. This your free session. Think about these people who y'all know y'all need to get rid of, right? What have you been marinating in? What pool have you been marinating in with this? Now, I always have a little story. I remember I had a friend group. And, and by the way, they kicked my butt to the curb. But anyway.
You're too much. Your mouth too big.
But
you
let
don't
me
know
say
what
this.
to say, Stanya.
So I remember, and I was very upset. I was very hurt about it. And I remember my daughter was like, Mommy, I don't know why you even upset about it, because when y'all came together, the only thing y'all used to talk about was y'all bad relationships, who do y'all wrong. Mommy, y'all was bitter.
And how old were you at this time?
This would have been, we were friends for a very
But how
long
old
time.
were you
At that
coming
time?
to this realization?
This would have been my 40s.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying. That's
It's
why I'm
at
doing
every
this.
level.
It is at every level.
Yeah.
So, guys, I want you all to think about the friends that you have around. What have they been teaching you? Have they been teaching you how to give yourself away? And the thing about it, this is how you know who I'm talking about. These the people too, like when you've moved on, they will always try to remind you
Of where you've been.
Yeah, where you've been and who you were and what you did. They will try to bring you back there. These will be the people who would say, oh, she think or he think he's this, or ever since he got this job or whatever it is. These people, guys, you have to cut off. A lot of times we say, oh, the old friends is good friends and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you all something now. This is how you know you're growing. You also know you're growing, right? When the people in your circle change. There's movement. So let's say, for example, you go to a new job. Okay. You may be in contact with some of the people from the old job, but now there's a new set of people. Or if you open up a business, you're now going to be surrounded by a new set of people. If you have just the same old people in your circle too, there hasn't been a whole lot of movement in your life. Oh, drop the bomb.
I don't know if y'all can hear this. This is my nails clocking it. This for the Gen Z. What is the children?
No, that ain't the bomb.
Jesus. Brittany, you scare me. I ain't good. Okay. Y'all. Call the fire engine. I ain't good.
Okay, guys, let's go on. Okay. So these set of people, because I want y'all to get this, these are the people who want you to stay the same. Okay? They want you to stay the same. They will remind you of who you are. So when you look around, and look around the room, this figurative room, and just think, like, what do you really have in common with these people anyway? And if it's nothing, Heather, why are you looking like this?
Because you're speaking.
Oh, sorry for that. It's time to move on, guys. Okay? So the friends from your past, there's some people, they could be your little friend, or, you could...
Acquaintances, one little cocktail, but ain't nothing with depth.
No.
Not anymore.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay? All right. So, another set of people. Oh, you have anything to say, random citizen, by the way?
No, just listening.
Okay.
Absorbing everything.
Okay. A next set of people. Oh, this is one. The people, or these friends, they actually think you are lesser than they are.
Examples, please.
Okay. Okay, now let me tell you how you spot these people, and let me tell you, this is a tricky group.
That's why I say
because they will come across like they your big sister, they's your this or whatever. And as a matter of fact, that's a clue right there. Okay, here we go. These people, you could be a talented person, but they don't really believe in you. You know these people because, especially if you're a business person, they never refer nobody to you. They never partnered with you. And they never invested in you.
Just a bunch of talk.
These are the people, guys, who, when I say they think that you're lesser, these are the people who, boy, and this happened to me a couple of times, they might be listening.
You mean the set
y'all
who's scared to share your flyer?
All that.
You would talk your dreams with, but they would not say, "Hey, let me wear your brand. Let me share your flyer."
Not only that, this how you know them, and this is a tricky one, guys. Boy, you really grow so much. So now you might say that don't sound too bad, but it's something in them. It's almost like, yeah, look how you come up, look how you coming up to my level. Like, oh my God, after all this time, they don't know you for years, right? And then they'd be like, oh, I didn't even know that you could do that. You know me for years, but you ain't I could do this. So it's not celebration. It's actually shocked. Like they shocked that
you're elevating.
You get what that you have this in you. Yeah. Like, okay, let me give you an example of the positive part. Okay, I can talk with Prophet Kosha. Right. So Prophet Kosha she can do like a lot of stuff, right? So I was like, oh my God, look how you could do this. I didn't know you could do this. I'm so happy, and shall I be milking that? But it doesn't surprise me that she could do it because in my mind, my friend is amazing. Mm-hmm. But these people, like, they shocked that this is in you. All this time they've been around you and they never see your greatness.
You know where you see that a lot?
Where?
Family.
Yes. We're talking about friends and family, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay? But these are the people, I'm telling you, they think that you're actually less, that they're better than you, and that they are actually you down there. I just saying. Okay, let's go on now. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's another group of people. Friends who you have to always clean up their mess for them. You gotta let them go. These people, don't care how much you pour into them, they never could get it together. Mm-hmm. These are the people who you do the world for. And let me tell y'all now, these the set of people who are the quickest to turn on you. These the people who, even though you have done so much for them,
ain't enough.
It's never enough, and they're very, very ungrateful. They don't see you. They don't see you. They just see what you could do. You all with me? These people are really, and maybe you're doing it too because this my sister, this my brother, this my friend. I know them from a long time, and when I was this, the only thing they're doing is just sucking. They're taking.
Pause. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you say. Yeah, I have to keep you young.
Thank you.
You don't even know what I'm talking about, eh?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Keep going. I got to keep you young. I have to keep you balanced. You're 50 now, so I have to
Yes.
keep you a little bit younger.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm so lost. I don't even know what that pause was supposed to be.
Pause was supposed to be after sucking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, carry on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all. So now we talked a little bit about this earlier when we said that, you could have maybe even built a mansion with the money that you would have poured into this person. And not even just money, guys. Time. I'm talking about time.
Effort.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Every time they got one sad story about something and you right there. You're pouring into this person. Every time they got relationship issues.
Oh goodness. Or they need something for their child, or the child's sick, or the husband this.
Yes.
Or my wife ain't let me no money, so I need to come to my boy to come get a couple dollars because I short on funds. I'm like, what?
Now here's the thing about these set of people. They have absolutely nothing to give you.
They're very draining, and not just money, but
energy,
emotion. They are draining.
They have absolutely nothing. You don't get anything out of the relationship.
Cut them. cut
I
out.
just saying, y'all. Boy, ain't nobody even texting me no more. What's going on? Although they say when they get quiet, I know that that's when they actually listening. Yeah. And by the way, right, you could actually give me a call, 323-6232. That's 323-6232 if you got someone who you want to cut out your life. Okay. Now, here we go. This is the next group, y'all. The toxic, mean, and abusive friend.
Well, I know what that
This is the
what
one.
That is.
Random citizen, you know what I'm talking about?
No, you got to give me an
Okay.
example.
They say mean things about you and to you. So, for example, when the family member tell me how I'm their rival, there's my rival, and I am this, and I'm a B, and I'm a this. These are the people, sometimes they tell you how they feel about you. These are the people who, they're just mean. It's very mean. And sometimes they actually say they being honest. They'll use, like, they being honest. Like, I just, because I have to be honest with you. But you could be gentle. These are people. Boy.
No, I could give a quick example
Go
of
on,
that.
man.
There was a situation where there was a business being started and contacts and networking needed to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Reached out to a particular individual, close to me on paper, supposedly supposed to be close to me based on the relation. And they said, I ain't helping you. I ain't connecting you with the people you need to be connected with. Why, I asked? Because you too flighty. You don't ever do nothing. You don't keep nothing down. You don't hold nothing down. And I was like,
actually, I see, because I got on my Take Over the World book, this black book. Actually, I have they two different people. Sorry, I'm going too fast. Hold that one.
Okay.
The toxic, mean, and abusive friends. These are the people, they don't really like you. And I think all of us have been around people who they say that they are friends, but they don't really like us. You will notice. Yes. These are the people who are competing with you.
Yes.
Who call you their rival. They always competing. If you do one thing, they are going to do something. They could do the same thing, or they're going to one-up you. These people are toxic. They're abusive because they bring you down. They say negative things about you, and it's all about power. Why do they stay around you? Because they are controlling, and it ain't over till when they say it over. The friendship ain't done until when they say that it is done. But they're very toxic, and they could be toxic in different ways. Okay? But they're mean. They don't apologize when they are mean to you. Why are you looking like that?
because I thank God I've never had a friend or a family member like that.
Yeah, they're very abusive. And they off dead bad. Very off.
I ain't got a jack.
Okay. Okay, so this is the other group is the tough love. So now, yes, the tough love crew. This is a crew you got to get rid of too. So you see how you were saying that the
Interesting.
person...
Why would I get... see, you're going to open up a can of worms because you're saying... Okay, people say that tough love is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying not to indulge, enable certain behaviors, certain characteristics, personalities. But then why now are we acknowledging it as you need to cut them people off?
Okay, let me tell you how it could be toxic. Okay. These people, now, I have a story, yeah. Judge Mathis. So there was, Judge Mathis, there was this uncle and the nephew. The nephew was doing some stuff or what have you. So the uncle said, yeah, Judge Mathis, I was I was teaching him tough love. That's why I did this and blah, blah, blah. So Judge Mathis says, I get what you're saying, I get the tough love, but the only thing I hearing and seeing from you is tough. I don't see no love in what you're doing. So these tough love people, these are the people who they might say, well, I just being honest or whatever, but you could be honest, but you could also be gentle. There was a situation that I had with a friend pertaining to my daughter. And so, and the friend knew that it was a touchy thing. So she was like, Stanya, can I talk to you about this? Because, I know this, is it okay? She asked permission. Okay, yeah, you can. And the way that she said it to me, I knew that it came from a place of love. She was being tough, yes, but she was being very loving with
Gentle.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This group of people are the people who are always saying negative things to you. They don't, and then they say, well, I just being honest. No, you're being mean. They're always trying to teach you a lesson too.
I swear. Oh my God.
When the only person who really need to be taught a lesson
Them.
It's them. So these are the people, they bring you down. Now, the difference between the toxic, mean, and abusive friend versus this person, because this tough love person, they are abusive, but the difference, though, is the tough love person actually may care about you. They might care about you. The toxic, mean, and abusive friend or relative, they don't really care about you. They just want to actually destroy you.
But how do you cut them off if they are family, like a friend you've known for so long, and then you don't have anybody else?
And then you don't have no one else? Okay, anyway, listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break because Heather, I'm stepping out the building for a second. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will come back and we're going to talk about how you could cut them off. And we're also going to talk about the good people that you actually need in your life.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
Always on the go? Missed a show? You can now listen to Guardian Radio talk shows anytime, anywhere on Spotify and YouTube by searching Guardian Radio 96.9 FM or by entering the name of your favorite show. You can also listen by logging on to GuardianTalkRadio.com and clicking on the podcast tab. Guardian Radio, continuing to provide you with fresh news and smart talk anywhere, anytime, all day.
At Cleveland Clinic, you set your course, not cancer. So when your journey takes an unexpected turn, you seek out the experts who've conquered it before, and you forge new paths to help fight cancers. For every route to a cure, for every care in the world. See how we're innovating cancer care at Cleveland Clinic today.
Girl, you see how Cora eye look funny, all black up yesterday?
But she say she bumped into a wall when she's running after the churn them.
Yeah, but last Saturday, you see her arm was all black and blue, right?
So what you saying? You think something wrong between her and Jack?
I ain't sure, but you know Jack is a jealous man. I hear him and Cora last Friday. I hear him say he hear Cora have eyes for Junior.
Now you know that ain't true. Cora is a good woman, does mind her business, take care of them children, and go to church every Sunday. So what you think we should do?
I think we should report Jack, you know. Cora don't say nothing, but silence hides violence, and we don't want to line up in the cemetery.
Not me. I ain't getting in nobody business, then Jack come after me, and I land up next to Cora.
No, man, we could call a text Crime Stopper. And remember, we can even get some grocery money for our tip.
Remind me again, how does this work?
We can call them in Miami at 328-TIPS or 328-8477. Or when we in the island, call toll-free at 300-TIPS or 300-8477. And if you don't have no minutes, use the Crack Crime Bahamas app, and we could text them, and the messages get all mixed up before it leave your phone, so nobody can know what you saying.
So what we waiting on then? Let's go earn some grocery money.
Struggling with life's problems? Love, business, health, or family? Negative vibes affecting your life? Call Master Donic Maharaj, psychic and spiritual healer, expert in astrology, horoscopes, palm reading, face reading, tarot, love reading, spiritual analysis, and more. Find a solution to your problem within days. Call or WhatsApp 454-0787 today and get private, affordable results with Master Donic Maharaj. One call can change your life.
And we are back. Heather has left the building, and I am here with Random Citizen. Random Citizen. Where Random Citizen gone? Hello, Random Citizen. I don't know what's going on. See if you can get her back on, Brittany. I'm going to, what am I doing?
I hear.
Oh, you could hear?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yes. So thinking about the people that I talked about, which one of them you think stands out to you, Random Citizen?
I would say more so the friend that pretends to be a friend, like you said, but they tear you down.
Yeah.
They tearing you down, and you're looking at them for years and not realizing that this what they actually do. And mind you, in the back of your head, little
You know
things you
something?
notice.
Yeah.
Yes, little things you notice, but because you all been friends for so long, you ain't really picking up on it like that. You discard it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, let me read some of. Now, I sent out questions, and if you have my number, then or my contact, you'd be bombarded with questions every Saturday morning or every Friday. But okay, here are some of the responses that I would have got. Some of my sisters, I had to unsister. I would always show up for them, but it wasn't reciprocated. And looking back, they were trying to compete with me when I was here pulling for them. Okay, our next person said, okay, and I want y'all to actually guess what the top ones were. But okay, here we go. All right. Okay, someone else says, in the end, that they did have a friend who betrayed them. In the end, it's always about money without fail. People borrow money from you and you help them when they need help, only to have them use you. Okay. Then we
I have a
have...
friend I lend money to, and she still cut me off.
No, man. No, man. That's something. Well, don't feel bad. One who I welcomed them into my home. Their mommy wasn't checking for them. Their brothers wasn't checking for them. They had nowhere to go. Man, listen, one day I come home, they was gone, man. Wait, okay. My sister has a jealous mentality because this is what someone said. Because my dad was always present for me and hers wasn't. She never treated me like a sister growing up. Also, I had kids back to back and she had fertility issues. So it's even weirder now. Y'all hear these things what people saying? These the people in their cycle, y'all. Okay, we have another one says, what's this now? Choo. Lord, this one, they mad with their friend from, they was 14. They said I was 14, she slept with my boyfriend. She was jealous of me and I didn't know or even comprehend that. She had 2 boyfriends and still felt the need to do what she did with mine. And I wasn't even sexually active yet. Oh, Jesus, what is this on me today? Woo! Hold on. Okay. All right. Then someone said that their family switched on them when their mom died and things changed. Their sisters got, boy, there's plenty. You see, there's plenty sister drama. Oh, my goodness. There's plenty sister drama. My sister she was angry because my mom left the home for me. She then turned the other siblings and their children against me. So now, guess what now? Guess what the top reasons were? The question that I had asked persons was, okay, were they ever betrayed by a family member or a friend? The top 5. Random citizen, can you guess what the top 5 were?
No. Good. No.
Or the top 1? Okay. Number 5 was, this is about how they felt, how they were betrayed. The friend or family member lied on them. Number 4, money. It involved money. Number 3, they was plain old jealous. Brittany, you know what the number 1 reason is why, how they were betrayed? Any guess? No? Okay. Number 2, trust was betrayed. This was a lot, actually. They said, most persons said that their friends or family members went to someone else and told their secrets. So they confided in the person, and the person ended up going to the person or going to someone else and telling them what was said.
Boy, we got a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there was a lot. I sent this out to about 100 people. Okay. And the number 1 reason why or how they were betrayed by their friend or family member, random citizen, can you guess?
Money, man. Money.
No, I didn't say number money was number 4.
Boy, that's man.
Yes. The person slept with their mate. That is the number 1 reason why they are no longer friends.
That's crazy.
How did you know that?
Cause the two, listen to me, women, well, people on the whole, when it comes to money, children, and their spouse, they get dead serious. They take them things to heart. So if it wasn't money, it had to been mine, because ain't nobody can fool with shirt.
Okay then. Okay, so now before we go into, what kind of friends do you actually need around you? Now Heather opened this up where she said, but how do you cut these people off? What do you do about like when you know that this person is not good in your space? You put distance in between it.
Uh-huh.
Now you could cold turkey, just, block them, whatever, go MIA. You could not attend the functions. You could separate yourself. You could do whatever. But either way, you need to move away because it does not, we have to move away from, oh, well, that person like this and blah, 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 and giving them a blight. No. You got to move on.
But my question is now, why
Okay.
is it that everybody believe you have to be surrounded by friends all the time? Like,
You know what? You know how many people, that was another question that I asked. I asked how many friends or what was their close circle? Do you know what the average was? Guess how many people, like I asked, I said, how many people are in your friend circle or people who you can be vulnerable with, people who you can share, people who you trust? Guess how many people?
Man, it can't be no more than 3 to 4.
Lower. On average, person said 2 to 3.
Yeah. It can't, yeah. If you got more than that, yeah, no.
Well, for me, like how many times you want the person to hurt your feelings or hurt you?
Correct.
Like how many times you want to be around this person? And I am talking to whoever it is I'm talking to. How many times this person has been very mean to you? And you
My
still have
thing
them
is,
around.
at a certain age,
Yeah.
and a certain stage in your life, you should have now that discernment of knowing who is good for you and who is not.
Yeah.
You can't be gullible all your life. I could understand in your 20s, your little teens, sure, but when you hitting late 30s, 40s, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen enough. You've been through
Yeah,
enough
but
to know and differentiate who
yeah,
for
but
you and who
these,
isn't for
I'm
you.
telling you, I'm sure people who are listening to me right now, they have someone around and they know who I'm talking about. Okay, let's go over it again. People from your past. You've already outgrown the people. You have nothing in common with these people, but these people are still around. These people actually try to bring you down. They remind you of your past. They remind you of where you've been. You are no longer that person. It's okay to move on and it's okay to be different. I have to say this too. It's okay to be different from the people who you grew up with. It's okay to be different from your siblings. It's okay to be different in the workplace. It is okay. You do not have to be the same. Being the same sometimes with people means that, like I said, what you learn it means that you're in a place of lack. It could mean, and it could mean different things. It could mean that you just there talking bad about people. It could mean that I have a friend who I always tell them, and I told them this last night if they listening. I say, you have mean friends as your only nice friend. Tee. Because your friends little mean. These people, they have a mean streak. These are the people who I'm saying that you have to put distance between. Some people mad at other people because of their friend, and they know their friend crazy. You got beef with people because of your friends. And you know your friend are bad ways. The people, once again, who think that they are lesser than you. Listen, it's okay to shine. If people cannot see you, see how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how talented you are, how creative you are, how smart you are, then they don't need to be around you. If they think that they have it so much going on and you're down there, you don't need to be around that person. That person does not mean you well. It's time to move on. The people who are toxic, mean, abusive, they say mean things, and you know they crazy, they competing with you, they always holding things over you. No, it's time to move on. Now, here are the people who you should have in your life. All right, here we go. Friends who come and they help you. They share their time with you, their knowledge and resources with you. These are the people who show up when you're at your best and at your worst. These are the people who always clap for you. All right? Okay. Next set of people, the friends who are honest with you. Now, you know, I talked about the tough love. You could be honest, but you don't have to be mean.
Yeah, you don't have to be nasty about
You
it.
don't have to be nasty. There are people who they say mean things to you. They bring you down. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people who are trying to shed light. Who say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, is it okay if I say this? But maybe if you, okay, I know you got in that argument, but I mean, you was a little wrong about that though. The people who tell you the truth also about your behavior. These the honest people. You need people who are honest with you. We don't need friends who are always agreeing with us.
I agree. I agree, but now you have to be that person to be receptive of that. You have to remember now. People, you may, as gentle as you may be, some people just
They can't
don't
take it.
perceive.
Yeah.
No, they think they perfect.
Yes, they do. You ain't telling a word. Random
I tell
citizen. Listen.
you,
Yes.
like, no, honey, you have issues too. Like people out there seeing what's going on. Maybe if you sit down and understand that there's some things, some kinks you need to work out. Some levels you need to level up now because
Yes.
clearly that ain't working for you.
Yes. Like,
Just
you know,
like how we was talking about Cardi B.
yes.
Same thing. See,
Yes.
girl,
Like,
that ain't working for you.
Cardi, come
You
on
need to
now.
try something else.
That's right. You just came out of a relationship. Slow it down a little bit, man.
Hmm.
Slow it a little down. Yeah. So you need your friends, or you need to also be a friend who can be honest. A lot of times, now mind you, like Random Citizen said, they may not be receptive to it, and that's not your business. So that ain't your business. But you need honest friends around on a serious note, because a lot of times too, like I've met people who say, I have never heard nobody tell me this. And I used to be like, man, they could not have, man, someone had to tell them this at some point. But some people, attitude is so terrible that sometimes people just be scared to say things to them.
Because I was one of them. From I see you ain't receptive, I will be honest with you. And okay, then if you like it, I love it for you.
Well, I don't like friends like that. I like friends who say, Stanya, you doing a bunch of you doing
No, but
foolishness.
I'm saying if I
I
say
agree.
something to you
Uh,
and I see you're not receptive of it and then you have an attitude because I said that,
right.
then I take on the attitude of all right, since you want to be like that, if
Go
you like
ahead.
it, I love it for you. Go ahead, do
No,
you?
but you know the good thing about it is that they normally buck right up. They just buck up. And
Exactly.
I just be waiting right there. Tee, 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 tee. Okay. Okay, another set of friends. You need friends who make you laugh.
True.
You need friends who you could have fun with. You need friends
True.
who you actually could be silly with.
Hmm.
You have any friends like that?
I've had a few friends like that. I've had a few friends. I like laugh. Anybody could tell you I like to laugh. That's me. If you could talk foolishness all day, every day, we could gel. That's me.
Yeah, I think when you're around people who actually make you laugh and who you could be silly around, that's actually being vulnerable. Yeah,
Hmm.
actually, yeah. And a lot of times there are people who don't know how to be vulnerable too. Being
True.
silly is an act of vulnerability. There's a little child in all of us.
Hmm. Hmm.
There's a little person in all of us. So definitely, yeah, friends who make you laugh. Another one, and this kind of goes with the laugh, but friends who bring you joy. Like, like when you're around them, you feel happy. Now, you may not be laughing, but there's a peace that you have with
Yeah, they
them.
bring peace to you. Correct. They
Yeah.
bring peace to you. Man, listen to me. I have a family member. Even on social media, you'd be like, will God forget you? Because, like, I don't understand why you could never be happy. All your posts, everything you talk about is like,
Doom and
the
gloom.
yes, like at some point in your life, you gotta have some type of happiness, man. Come on. And
Oh,
people get tired of that. People get tired of every time they're around you, you bringing them down. You sulky. Oh, I live in it day by day. And no, man, come on.
but
Like, like, come on, man.
that was
Don't
another
do it.
group. I forgot that group. That's the sad story group. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the people who you need to run away from too. Listen,
like,
they always have a sad story.
Like I said, like God forget you. Like I know, like they say, this too shall pass. Your pass ain't reached yet. Like, come on, man.
But do you think that they realize like how it looks and sounds? Like some people, they every single day they'll call you to tell you one sad story.
Uh, Bruh.
Like I mean, do you think they realize like how it sounds?
No, and I don't understand. Like, I, I don't understand people because you really have to know. Like, how you don't know? People tired of that. Like how you tired of people when people come to you, but how you don't know when you being annoying to people?
Because they kind of wrapped up in their own story.
Nah.
Yeah, and these are the people who they constantly vent. They're always venting. And as a matter of fact, they're not even interested if you have something going on in your life.
Correct. Correct.
They don't even give you
That's true.
they don't even give you a chance to even speak. So you know how like sometimes how you have to handle them. Like there's some people I don't talk to before 10 o'clock in the morning. No, I dead serious. I can't talk to you before 10 o'clock because I already know you coming with something.
For the story.
Yes, it's always something. Their children, their man, their girlfriend, the
Yeah.
job. Everybody done do them something.
Like you have to brace yourself to be like, okay, what is it now?
Yes. Once again, I don't understand. Like how they don't know that this is a problem. I understand this. Lord. That was another group of people that we were supposed to talk about. The people who always have a sad story. And as a matter of fact, and if these sad stories are correct, I remember there's a Rasta friend. He says, Stanya, sometimes some people just salt. And I say, what you mean by that? He say, as a matter of fact, you can't even be around them. Why not? Because them things is be contagious, man.
Very true.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some people always got something bad happen, and sometimes it's actually a reality. But do you want to be around that every single day of your life?
No, that's what I tell you. You know what? No, man. It's draining. Those people are draining. They will
Yeah.
suck the life right out of you.
Yeah, guys. And if you are that person, man, y'all hold it down, man. Enough. It's enough. So how do you deal with that person? First of all, you talk to them only at certain time. You can't talk to them first thing in the morning, and you
First thing in
can't
the morning, no. Exactly.
all last thing at night. You cannot, because you can't wake up with that, and you can't go to bed with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So another friend that you should have in your life, friends who show up for you. The friend who is out there, and now, mind you, you're responsible for yourself, but you should have a friend who you can actually call.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You should have a friend that if you're being celebrated, they can come with you. You should have a friend if you are feeling down, not every day down now, and you want to go out for Kong salad by the man on these streets out. You could say, hey, let's go. I really feel too good. You should have someone who is in your corner.
Yes.
If you look around and you celebrating this stuff and you looking at the people and the people don't seem happy for you, it's time that you let them go.
Yes.
It's just time to let them go.
Somebody to stand up for you when you're not around.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
So I don't know if a few weeks ago there was some, I think it was last week, 2 weeks. Anyhow, it was a post on social media about a particular DJ
Okay.
saying how he knocked down this person, some foreigner or something like that, and he didn't check for the foreigner or whatever after knocking the foreigner down.
Mm-hmm.
The whole everybody I talk about him so bad, and he this and he that and that.
No.
Okay, now you don't have no type of proof. When the person posted, there's nothing with the person with the DJ name, nothing. All they posted some doctor slip showing that they was off or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talk about him bad. Now because he and I have been friends for years.
Mm.
From I was in high school, he and I
Mm.
have been friends. And I said that person that I know would never, ever, ever do something like that. Ever.
Mm.
Even if that even if that was something, if it wasn't intentional, he could
Right.
look out and see if they okay and stuff. He'll never. Man, them people true. Oh, don't put your head on the chopping block. And I said, for this one,
Mm.
I will,
I could do that.
because I know the character of that person.
Mm.
I know when you see that, and that's the type of friends you need. If somebody talking bad about you when you're not around, you need them type of friends who
Mm.
know you, who
Right.
know, hey, no, I ain't gonna stand for that. I'm not gonna join into the crowd because I know
Yes.
this person ain't like that. I
Yes.
know this person for a fact. They're not like that. I could put my head on the chopping block for them. And you it's very rare you could find people like that. Because most people, they like to join in the crowd.
Well, I'll
They
tell
don't
you
like to
this.
stand up.
The friend who I said when I told her that her friends were have a mean streak. Oh, she was defending them, and I said, you see that? That's what makes you such a good friend, because she was like, no, Stanya, they are good people. I know them, and exactly, she was
Mm-hmm,
standing up for
mm-hmm,
them, even though I was saying, no, your friends are terrible.
mm-hmm,
No,
mm-hmm.
she stood up for them. She stood up for them. As a matter of fact, I think we even did end the conversation. She was mad with me. But she was standing up for her friends. And you are right. I think we don't do that. We don't stand up for our friends. We let
No.
people just destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why sometimes, like, I see people and they be like, oh, well, how come this person they support? And I would support my friend. Even if I tell them they were wrong, I'd say, nah, you really was wrong for that.
Yeah,
But
in the background,
yeah,
yeah.
man, but I going
The
down with the
background,
ship.
you tell them, yeah, yeah, that's me too. I can tell you about your hip in the background, but oh, me and you, we in this together. Ah, well, let's just do it.
Yes. But I'm gonna stand on the side of my friend. I agree. I totally agree with you. Okay, and the last thing here, you need friends who just get you, who see you.
Yes. Mhm.
Because we are all weird. We're all different.
Mhm. Mhm.
We need people who just understand us. You know what I mean? I have
Mhm.
a friend I remember, I used to think she was very weird. And then, when I knew that I loved her, when she just didn't seem weird anymore. So we all need people who actually see us and who get us. Life be lifing. If you don't have safety in your friendships, you already was born with the relatives, but your friends, you
Mhm.
get to
Mhm.
choose them. You should choose wisely. You get to choose the
Yeah.
people who are around you. You need people who actually get you and understand you.
Mhm.
Friends or friendship should be a safe haven for you, not a battlefield. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I see now in these young people now, everything on social media. You should never, if you and your friend going something, we through something,
Mm-hmm.
that should never be on social media.
No.
That should never, no, but the world should not know that y'all are going through something.
Wow.
Y'all hash it out between each other, sure. But when it all over the internet, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
do better.
No, you see a lot of that for you now. You see a lot of that. Wait, hold on. Okay. I looking at Brittany, but anyway, Brittany isn't on my run. She normally has knocked me off by now. But going back, I'm looking at y'all know I segue. Looking at a comment that somebody made. I going back to Papa. They said, I don't find Papa sexy, but I understand the appeal. I can't even act high and mighty because it's plenty men who could be my daddy that are more than welcome to ring. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. No. I can't say that little last piece that they saying. I can't say that little last piece. But yes, ma'am. Well, tell it to Stanya is over, but I don't know where Brittany gone. Brittany stepped out the studio for a minute. Okay, what is this now? Somebody saying hi, Stanya. Okay, what's this now? Okay, hi Stanya. What about you? You know that you are very good. What you are a very good husband and father, and then you fall sick, and all of a sudden, Oh, okay, I get. Okay, okay. This person is saying that they have been, I guess, a very good husband and father, and then, or they're giving a situation, and then you fall sick, and all of a sudden you are forgotten. I know of a situation like this. Did your family ever love you because everything is about them? Yeah. See, you know what? Boy, how you feel about that, random citizen?
Being in healthcare, I'm in healthcare. I've
Yeah.
seen this over and repeatedly, over and repeatedly. When the person can no longer do like how they used to, it's
Right.
like they completely just don't check for them anymore.
Well, okay, and how do we fix this now? Because, right, you could be good to people. You could be that friend, that relative, and in the end, you
Hmm.
still all alone. And this is,
Hmm.
well, as a matter of fact, this is why I'm actually doing this session or this little talk right now, because there are signs.
Hmm.
There are signs. Now, in this person's, with this situation, by now, you should know who children for you and who against you.
Exactly.
You
I
could
always
tell.
tell people, I always tell, yes, they're your children. Yes, you love them. But, buddy, don't bank on all because you don't know.
Right.
Like you say, you know who can take care of you and you know who can just let you be.
And in some cases, you actually need to go invest in someone else.
Very true.
No,
That's
I'm
true.
very serious. Sometimes you may
Hmm.
need to invest in maybe a niece, a nephew, a neighbor,
Hmm.
a godchild. You there's always someone who actually loves you, by the way. Now, you know how I shared that I had a friend circle and then they kicked my hip to the curb. What
Hmm.
actually happened after that? Well, I am friends again with one of them, by the way. Hello, love you lots. Okay. Um, but what actually happened is that the second layer of friends, because you'll have like the close, and then there's another layer
Hmm.
of
Hmm.
people that you might be close with them, but not as close. Those people actually came forward. So
Wow.
yeah, so when they moved, the other people were actually able to,
Hmm.
yeah, I
Hmm.
was able to get closer to them, and they were able to get closer to me, and I love it. I love it because I'll tell you this now. God loves you. There's always someone, and God always has something else for you. So when people are not working for you or you are afraid to let them go, sometimes these same people, this is why you got to move them out of the way. They blocking your
Yes.
blessing. They are
Yes.
blocking the people who actually
Yes.
supposed to be in your life. They're blocking you from getting the job, from starting the business. The people who talking bad about you, they're abusive. They are lowering your self-esteem. You're not going to think that you actually could do something because they're telling you otherwise. This is why these people need to move out of your way. And it's okay. Yeah, it's okay for you to invest in other people.
I've
It
learned over the years
uh
that you basically surround yourself with people either like-minded or
right.
higher people because you can learn from them and they will help pull you up. But when you go below your standard,
Yeah.
they now pulling you down and sinking you.
Yes. Yes. So you got to
So
let these
you,
people go, guys. This is the end.
yeah,
This is the end of 2025. It's time for us to move on, and some people you just have to leave them alone
let it
because
go.
yeah, like how much times you want these people hurt you.
Let
Anyway,
it go.
we gotta go. Brittany done tell me get off the air, so let me get off the air. Next week, guys, so I'm gonna be Life at Hill. So, come by and see what they have to offer, guys. But thank you, Random Citizen, for being a part of
No
Teletestania.
problem, no problem. And I appreciate, I have one last thing. It's okay to travel there for yourself, date yourself. Don't be afraid to be alone.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We are it's
Hmm.
that's like the Cardi B thing, but we ain't talking about that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go get my conch salad by the man near Scotia Bank. Y'all could meet me right there. I could be right there waiting on y'all, so y'all could treat me to my conch salad. I just saying. See y'all next week.
All right. Bye bye.